大家好, tell me how you guys are today. I am in such a cuddle bug mood. I just wanna snuggle into like 1,000 pillows and blankets and just get lots of hugs and snuggles from a hot chocolate man that I actually don't have, but that's not the point. I'm just very, very snuggly today. How are you guys feeling today? Are you excited about this next video? Because I am. Let's get into it. Okay. I love the drama already.
月见星河，长路漫漫，烽烟残尽，独影阑珊。谁叫我身手不凡？谁让我爱恨两难？到后来，肝肠寸断。
Okay, so first let me just say that this video is not one of the ones that my beautiful subtitler was able to give me the lyrics for. But just going off of what I'm seeing so far, I really feel like he's obviously telling a story. And it feels like it's something that may have to do with something aggressive. I'm basing that on all of the sensories that are involved, not just the tone of his voice. Excuse me. Lord. So you guys tell me, is that about right? Is it not? I'm very curious. And by the way, I think that it is so cute and funny how you guys have this little dialogue with the subtitler. That's hilarious. I love this community. You guys are just so wonderful. So wonderful.
万事当空，恩怨休怀。
Whoa. I really appreciate it's more of a classic sound. Oh, like what I would find in more like opera, the vibrato, the open mouth vowels, and the way that they sit. When you're doing pop, it's more, it kind of has a kind of thing to it, as opposed to, and that's why I said aggressive, because it has this assertion to it, like, this is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, his vibrato's amazing. Okay, let's take a minute and appreciate JBJ1. I know that I didn't say that right, but all of those words, the way that he's moving his mouth is the way that I tell my Broadway singers to move their mouth. You want to do a lot to make sure that you can articulate every word because it's more theatrical. And then the growl that he does going up, oh my goodness. That is something that is calculated. It is intentional, and it sounds healthy. There are two, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but there are two different ways to do the growl. It's going to be the right way or it's going to be the wrong way. And the wrong way does vocal damage. You guys, I cannot tell you, vocal nodules are a thing. But that does not feel like or sound like what he did here at all. Very calculated, very clean. And if you listen to that growl, in addition to the other growl, it sounded almost identical, which means that he's intentionally doing it so that it sounds the way that it does, which means it's healthy. So be careful when you're growling. That's the public service announcement for today. Just be careful when you growl. Very theatric. Dude, like you could literally go through the whole song and imitate what he's doing, and just like do you guys do that? Because I do that. When people do weird things, I literally will just copy it. Like I could be driving in my car and someone will be on the radio and they will do something that's really weird or funny, and I will just try and imitate it. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
贵人为师，上死无关。 善恶浮世真假界，尘缘散聚不分明，难断。
Woo! I like that. He controlled the vibrato. He held it out there, did not let the vibrato out, and then he let it out just a little bit right before he went into the growl. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
我要这铁棒有何用？我要这变化又如何？还是不安，还是低愁。
是，ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm trying to process what he just did. His mouth was closed, but his tongue was down. You could hear that. He also he had like the there's, okay, so, and then he did it quickly too. He did it quickly. So it wasn't like he had a whole bunch of time to create that space that he went into there. I'm just going to go back because I want to marvel.
还是不安，还是低愁。
Oh, I like it. I like it.
金箍当头，欲说还休。
Did you hear how he went from an E sound to an O sound while he was holding that note there? Now you guys will have to let me know, is that word, is that the word that he was saying? Like there's an E and an O in it. But what it sounds like is what I tell my students all the time. Like if you're singing, if they're starting with an open mouth vowel, I'll have them start on an ah. But if the word is actually a word that has an E in it, then I'll have them change to an E, but only at the end. So of course I can't think of it right now. Of course I can't think of anything right now, but but that's what it sounded like he did. That's what it sounded like he did. And I love when singers are very, very aware of their vowel placement and then they do it intentionally. That just lights my little fire. Dude, you guys see his shoes? So while I was marveling his vibrato, I'm like, oh my goodness, I love it so much. And then I look closer. All this time, I thought that he was wearing a red glove and his hand is painted. Did you guys catch that? Because I didn't till just now. The song's almost over.
还是不安，还是低愁。金箍当头。
That there is a glottal attack. I learned that from Tara Simon. I learned that from her, just how important and how much that comes into play when you're singing, going, oh, 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 and how safely you can do that, instead of like doing like a harshly slamming your vocal cords together, just softly tapping them so you can get that separation. Just a little vocal, I don't know, nerd, information, vocal information. That's what I was talking about. He starts on the E and then he ends on the O. That the vowel changes, but it's intentional so that he can get the space, so that he can have that, so that he can let the vibrato out in the way that he is. That is someone who knows what they're doing.
我要这铁棒追无梦，我要这变化乱离中，踏碎凌霄放世界。
I like how he opened up on that staying, going, instead of going He chose to go, see ya, so that he could kind of like give himself a springboard into being very open when he got to that at the end. Respect.
事到无限，终究难逃。这一番。
Ooh, he slowly added in that growl there. It was like a gradually more intense. I like that.
叫你灰飞烟。
I like how his hand matches his vibrato. Okay. And that was all one breath too. And he sang half of it with his mouth closed. I like that. So, yes, this is, I feel like this was very creative. What genre he naturally sits in is speculative, or speculative to me right now, because I don't really know him, never seen him, never heard of him. You guys know that that's what it is here. But what he did for this performance, I feel like he brought in so many different things. I heard his classical, I heard a classic sound, but then I also heard more Broadway. I did not hear much pop. I like the aggression that he added in there. All of his growls were absolutely wonderfully placed. I don't know if his style is like you guys' preferred. I don't know that I would necessarily listen to this when I'm rocking out in my car. Actually, I might, especially because of those growls. You know what? I actually might. But it's one of those songs that would be on a particular playlist to match a particular mood, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm very curious to hear what you guys felt about this. I felt like it was very performative, and I don't care what style, what genre somebody is singing in. I love a good performer. I love a good show. And that's what I feel like he did from head to toe. Wow. From head to toe, from beginning to end, he gave 100% to the character that he was playing. And I appreciated it in every aspect. All of my senses were right there where he wanted me to be. And that I respect so much from performers. So much. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys say in the comments, your perspective on this. I feel like we're like watching it together. And that is the part that excites me the most. So that's what brings me back here. And honestly, I don't ever want to do this. I don't want to watch any video because I feel like I have to or that I should. I literally do this because it's fun. It's fun for me. And you can tell that it's fun. Didn't I say, I said at the beginning of this video that I felt very soft, very cozy, like, oh, I just want to cuddle up. My armpits are sweating right now. Like I got excited watching this. And that is why I'm doing this. I'm enjoying it. It truly is enjoyable for me. So I am looking forward to the next one, guys. I will see you later.